he does a heavy clean, then he gets used to the weight.
That was heavy for me, that was.
Gets used to the weight being through his legs. Anyway, you guys loved the snatch video the other day when he broke it down really nicely and simply, so I thought, again, for you guys, he hasn't done the clean, so today he's going to take you through the clean of how to do it properly, just kind of like the basics, so you can understand it in your head before you go away and do it. So smash that like button if you enjoy this, and if you want to see more like the jerk, top of the snatch, things like that, we can always come back and learn off the best mover in the UK. I'd say he's the best mover in the UK. Maybe not in CrossFit, but in weightlifting.
Cool, okay, so first of all, just like I did with the last video, I'm just going to take you through setup, start position. It's always the simple things that you can get wrong. So when you're dressing the bar, when you're setting up for clean, you don't need to turn your toes out so much. So generally I have my toes pointing straight ahead. I want to use hook grip again, so for those of you that don't know, the other way around, that is thumb underneath fingers. Okay. Once we've got a grip set, once again, we want the bar touching the shins, so the weight's over right through the center of our feet. And then in terms of where we want our bum height, which is another common problem that people don't know, is I go again having my knees and arms in line. My shins are quite vertical, but because our grip's obviously much closer, our bum's naturally gonna start higher than what it does in the snatch. Arms stay nice and relaxed, and my knees sit within my arms, so the weight's obviously still pushing directly down through the middle of our feet.
Question, you don't have to push your knees out, do you?
No. Weight's pushing right down through the flats of the floor.
So you drive up rather than pushing the knees out?
Yeah, of course. Not this, because then the weight goes to the outside of the foot.
Yeah.
You wouldn't jump like that, so you don't lift like that. Okay? Once we're set, I always set my shoulders back and down, so I'm engaging my lats and making sure my back's nice and flat. In this position, I really feel like a burning sensation in my legs, because you can see even without my arms there, all the weight's sitting here in the big muscles. So I've set my shoulders back and down, and from here, all I'm thinking about doing, once again, is pushing the floor away, my legs, keeping the bar touching, all the way up till it comes past the knee, and then when I'm still touching past the knee, this is when I'm thinking about striking up, okay? Now because our grip is closer, the point in which the bar's contacting the body is lower. This is sort of brushing the mid-thigh through the middle as opposed to hitting off on the hips. So you want to make sure your arms are hanging and your shoulders are over the bar. And the bar will then brush the mid-thigh as you strike up. As I'm striking up here through the middle, all I then think about doing after I've kicked is driving my elbows through and move my feet out. Elbows through, feet out, into the bottom, and from here, leading with the elbows. That's it.
Killing it.
So I'll show you that again in one smooth movement, just talking you through it a little bit quicker, nice and simple. Key things, bar touching, arms relaxed, big chest, pushing the floor away with the legs, contact at mid-thigh, elbows through, stand up.
Nice. Back stays level throughout the whole move.
Exactly the same angle the whole way as we come off the floor. This doesn't move. All I'm doing here, pushing with the legs.
Yeah. Not this, which I see a lot in the CrossFit boxes.
Not this, not this.
Not this.
Not this. Oh, I can't even do it.
See? He moves so well that when you try and tell him to not move well, he can't do it. Basically the point being is I see a lot of people in the gym, I see a lot of people in the CrossFit box when they set themselves nicely for a clean, they do this. And then they hinge, rather than drive. It's kind of the main thing I've learned off Sonny the most. It's helped me a lot with my clean. Right, let's clean. I've hit 1 PB today, so might as well try and make it 2.
Primed now.
Primed. I'm really happy with the 170 front squat, I'm not gonna lie. Don't try that at home, team. I've just told you guys to not try this at home, and now Sonny's making me try. This is 70 kilos, man. Oh, put it there. That's easy. That's actually kind of fun, team. Still don't try it at home, but it was fun. Or if you do try it at home, please start really light. Put my lifts next to Sonny's and I'm like, I felt like I was moving that fast. And I really wasn't. I remember when I first came to the CrossFit box and I saw someone do a 100 kilo clean. I literally watched him and I was like, how the hell did that guy do that? And I'd like go and try and deadlift it, and like even though I'd come from bodybuilding, so deadlift, like a heavy deadlift was okay, I was like, how does he get this from there? Like, it used to just blow my mind. It's all in the movement. That's what spending a lot of time with Sonny has really, really helped with that. And now like 100 kilos is, don't rush learning a movement. It takes a hell of a long time. I'm like a year and a half in now to clean and jerking and snatching, and he's still picking me up on every single lift. You're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. It's because you have to pick up your flaws to know where you can learn. It's the best way of learning. Understand where you go wrong and then fix it. Even Sonny learns, right? Even you get told by your coach that you're doing stuff wrong.
All the time.
All the time.
3 times a week. All the time.